DEBO down. Because I'm an experienced, not a regular schmegular hoe. So, alright, what's your name is?
And this your girl, Thicky Fontaine. Pretty thicky what they call me.
Hold on.
Hope y'all ready for a new episode because this episode we have a special guest.
Real special, yay.
You gonna introduce yourself?
Alright,
I'm screaming.
my bad. What it do? It's your boy King, 3400 King, DEBO King, whatever. Y'all know what it is.
Alright.
You gonna tell about yourself or you gonna wait
They
till
know who I am.
talk your shit.
He said don't play with him.
Alright, so the gist of today's episode is we're pretty much kind of gonna pick a male's brain. We're gonna give ours and he's gonna give his, and we just gonna see if we can, end up on the same playing field. Probably not.
This segment, by the way,
Yeah.
it's called The Other Side of the Street.
Yep, the other side.
The other side.
And let's see if that chicken gonna cross that road to go to.
Wow.
Alright.
Okay. You done took it somewhere, didn't it?
I feel like I'm finna get picked on, but I'm listening.
A little bit.
No.
Little bit.
I don't do no picking. I really like to know stuff.
So.
I'm gonna go first because I got one.
Okay, well, you.
What, and this is for both of y'all, what's y'all top 3 turn-offs from the opposite sex? Or the same, or whatever. What's your top 3 turn-offs, period?
Sexual turn-offs are like dating turn-offs.
In general, just like, if you had to pick a top 3, whether it's sexually or whatever, just boom. If you can't get behind these 3, period.
Y'all don't judge me. I'll go first. Number one for me, I cannot stand a man or a woman, even though I'm straight. I cannot stand a man that smacks or doesn't know how to eat their food properly. No, and I'm not, like, what you do is just a little smacking, but what I'm talking about is I'm looking over and I'm looking at you chewing like a cow or a goat. That type of thing. I don't like that. Another thing is how you dress. First thing I do is I look at how a man dresses, or I look at smell, things like that. If you can't dress, and I go to church, and I come from a family full of motherfuckers who can dress, so I'm not gonna be talked about, but that is definitely a turn off. Like, it's cool. Like, if we go to the grocery store, we both look at food. That's one thing.
Yeah.
But if it's time to put that shit on,
Put it on.
Put that shit on, and don't let that shit put you on.
Or you at home.
Yeah. I don't like that. Number 3,
Talk about it.
I hate an overly sexual man.
Okay, overly sexual, like what? Who we talking about?
Like, especially like if we're trying to get to know each other before we even get sexual. Like, I'm going more dating. Like, I'm usually like this. Like, let's say me and you gonna try to start talking or something like that, and within the first phone conversation or the second phone conversation, he telling me about his thing, or he's sending me a video of him playing with his thing. I don't like shit like that.
Yeah.
I can't wait to eat y'all. It's like it's a time and a place.
Yeah,
Like, I'm not trying to be funny. When it comes to dating or talking to somebody, clearly you have to be sexually attracted to them to even talk to them.
But you also gotta read the room.
Exactly. It's a time and it's a place. If I'm just trying to get to know about you, I don't want to know about your life. I don't know about what you can go down in Pound Town. I don't want to know that.
Right.
I'm not trying to be funny. I've never gave off the type of girl that's scared to open her mouth and say I want that.
Yeah.
So if I want it, I'll be able to tell you. But I hate an overly sexual ass nigga. That shit turn me off so bad. Or clingy. Just gonna throw that in there too. I hate a clingy nigga. I know, but I'm just throwing that in there. Just in case y'all needed to know. A clingy nigga, clingy bitch, cannot do it. I give you my number, and within that same day of me giving you my number, you're calling me baby, you're calling me mama. I've had niggas tell me I love you. I'm like, me? I ain't trying to be funny. I ain't everybody cup of tea, but there's no need for you to love me.
Right, sure.
Dang.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you take it this far,
tough.
you take it too far. Like, this far.
You took it real far.
Like,
I'm trying to, like, if I give a nigga my number at the gas station and at 11 o'clock that morning and at 3 p.m. this nigga telling me he love me, y'all don't think that shit weird?
It is
It's
weird,
weird,
but it's what you
but
had to say.
We at 5 now, right?
No, it's still at 4.
No, it's 5. What
No.
you said? The nigga said he loved me too soon.
Oh, yeah. But that's what the clingy, but yeah, your turn. I'm stopping.
No.
I can go for days.
So you just don't like people.
No,
That's what it seemed like, right? Like,
So you the problem.
I'm an introvert, so I don't like a lot of things. I don't like
you
to.
want to love me? Like, what do you think? Like,
Okay, what's your top 3?
Please.
Okay, my number 1 is probably the way a woman thinks.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Can you expound a little bit on that? What you mean? Nah, for real, I gotta stand up like.
Like, world head and world mind, how she thinks. I can give you
Like
details.
childish?
Not necessarily childish, because I'm childish, but I know when not to.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Right,
So
right.
it's more like financially, how do you think? Goal wise, how do you think?
So if y'all
Are you happy where you are in life?
Yeah,
Where
shit,
do you
know
want
what
to
I'm
be like in
saying?
the next 5 years?
just your mindset in general.
Your mindset, like you have no aspirations for nothing more than what you got right there in life type shit.
Right.
Yeah, okay, I
This should be all
understand that.
turn off for me.
Yeah.
I definitely understand that.
Okay.
What's number 2?
Number 2 is a non-listener.
Selfish. Yeah.
Someone that doesn't listen, that's all the time. Sheesh. Number 3 would be. Yeah, I was ready for this type of show, but number 3 would be. What I say?
You said her mindset.
Your mindset.
So you said that she didn't listen.
Non-listener, selfish asshole.
Okay,
Yeah.
what a non-thinker go under the mindset?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That pretty much what it's saying.
So you easy going. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, you seem like.
I'm easy going. As long as you make me happy, I make you happy. As long as you can understand me, I can understand you.
Type shit.
We good. As long as you listen to me to try. You ain't gotta understand me. This is what I'm able to do. Like, if you listen to me and try to understand me,
Right.
and can respect that we may agree to disagree or have two different views, I can fuck with you.
You at least trying.
But if you
not
get mad at me
just
just because I say I don't understand what you're saying or I don't agree with you,
Right.
turn off.
Okay.
I don't like that.
Okay. What about you?
Well,
Don't be like me.
Okay. I'm finna let it go. I'm joking. Top 3, number 1 has to be Theo. I can't do no smell.
Okay.
I cannot do a smell, and I know some like, and it can get kind of what's the word? Not childish, shallow, I guess, because I know there's certain things that you would do that like will cause you to have a smell. Like you could just got done hooping or got done working, whatever. You could be a great person, and outside of today would probably smell amazing. But don't come up on me, or don't let it be the first time us kicking it and you have a stench. We will not go far.
Probably never.
You should have made better choices.
Who will kick you with somebody on their first time?
Oh, I promise you.
You will be surprised.
Niggas.
You will be.
That's who.
Like a nigga not gonna take a shower.
Niggas.
None at all.
That
They
is
probably
who.
took a wash off of their down there parts.
No.
They probably thought that's what was going
They
on.
will leave the freaking gym and drive to your house.
And come on. Not saying nothing. And I ain't even trying to be funny.
Because
I live by myself.
Yeah, they don't run through there.
I ain't even trying to be funny.
They're making points everywhere else, but in the damn.
You can get to my house, and if you take a shower, I respect that more. But if you just set your ass down on my couch and you know,
You can't shower here. Go home. Make better choices. Hello.
okay, what's up with that?
Kind of like you, but really dense people. I don't like no dumbass. You can't be dumb, and here's why. I think on some other shit.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm goddamn
You a deep thinker.
Nosferatu. That's a damn vampire. Who that nigga? Nostradamus or somebody. I'm not him, you know. But at the end of the day, it's like my mind is not close to almost anything.
Yeah.
So you can't be dumb. Like I can't come to you on some stuff that may not sound like your normal conversation. And you be like,
Right.
that just don't make sense to me. Like, how are you even having this conversation with me? I can't do that. We gotta have some type, because I'm going, first of all, I talk.
Yeah.
Motor mouth. And we gonna talk, like, if we got something to talk about, we gonna run it. And if you just sit here looking stupid, I can't do that.
Or if you use the words the wrong way, that it would piss me off. Keep going.
You just don't like nobody.
She don't. Put in a bubble.
That's why I'm shocked. Motherfuckers like me.
Last but not least, I don't like unfair people. Don't, don't do something in the early stages of us talking, like say we talking or whatever, and you go all day, you don't talk to me, that's cool. You set the tone right now.
Yeah.
Because I'm very much one of the type of people, like I will give you what you're giving me. And they say it's tip for tat, they say it's petty, but that's also humble. Call it what you want.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you set the tone, and I'm gonna follow you. I'm gonna be the submissive woman that I am, and I'm going to follow your path.
Talk about it.
At the end of the day, if you don't talk to me all day, we won't be speaking. And then the next day, where you been at? You must got such and such. No, I must be doing what the fuck you do.
That's really.
I don't like that. Don't be unfair, don't be funky as hell, and don't be a dumbass. Other than that, I can make anything work. Almost.
You know what's crazy? I didn't put none of the things about that, but also as I'm getting older, I'm realizing the type of person I am. Both of you guys are introverts. Like y'all can talk to people. I don't like it. But with what you do,
People think that because like I'm an energy person, I'm a spiritual person, so y'all good people. So it be like, I ain't good with people.
yeah.
But y'all see me with y'all people who the Bible's good.
Yeah.
But y'all ain't seen me with somebody that make me just.
Or just like in the crowd, so where you can't pick apart, like, nah, I'm feeling something.
Y'all ain't
Okay,
seen me.
well, so you probably a 50-50. You
I'm
and
in the corner ass nigga.
That's me. Like I ain't in the corner ass
Oh,
nigga.
I thought you said I'm really a corny ass nigga. I was like, damn, they were beating
I'm
ass.
screaming.
How did y'all beat up on y'all self?
No, and it's not even beating up on myself. It's knowing
No,
who
I
you
thought
are.
that's what he said.
And I ain't corny. I call myself lame. And that is like I don't think like everybody else.
Yeah.
So I don't think lame is
I'm a
bad.
nerd, for
Yeah.
real.
I don't think lame means a bad thing. Lame means you're being yourself, and the world calling you lame.
Yeah,
That's
Without
a good
being
thing.
following trends.
I ain't trying to be funny. Being called lame nowadays is a good thing.
I said 1,000 times, I don't care.
I'm
When are we
lame
gonna
myself.
start, goddamn, or when we gonna stop shunning people and like bashing them for just being themselves? Like this bitch
I
playing
stopped that a
cello.
long time
Let
ago.
him play the damn cello.
That's like so.
I ain't trying to be funny. If the motherfucker want to break dance, let him break dance.
As long as you don't hurt yourself.
I mean, even if
Don't
you
hurt me. Or they'll quit me.
You know what? Scream.
For real, cause I hit the worm.
Just don't.
Cold.
Just don't run the cameras.
Alright.
She said she'll do the worm, y'all.
On the cool, she'll do the worm. I fuck around and get y'all a mean heel.
The skirt was so short, I spit on my head.
Right.
That's how I get down.
So toxicity. How do y'all feel about that? Is it
About what?
toxicity?
Toxic.
Being a toxic person. I try to say it the right way, y'all. I can't get it word.
Okay.
I ain't nothing
In this state, in this day and age, damn, I'm struggling. In this day and age, with toxicity, how do y'all feel about it? Is it something you kind of go to, or is it like something you try to? No, for real, be real. Is it something you go to, or is it something you try to stay away from?
You asking me first?
Yeah. Yes.
See, I won't agree. But me, I'm gonna be honest. It's different type of toxics.
Oh, I ain't never heard that. Expound.
It's different type of toxics. Like you can be crazy for no reason.
Okay.
Or you can be crazy about me. To where it's like I don't know how to explain. Okay, you can call me and say something that's like, yeah, really, what you talking about? What you want? What you think?
Yeah.
And then it can be like you call me with some shit that's down the long lines that look like girl, stop playing.
So it's who you like. That's what
It
it
depends
sounds
on the person.
It sounds
like, it
selective.
depends on their delivery and their energy. Because one person may have been serious with, oh, you been in the studio all night, you fucking around. One person may have been like, oh, you in the studio fucking around, you know, miss you.
Yeah.
And it's a different energy. Like, you can tell.
Okay, so you basically saying like.
You can tell, like, what the energy, like, I don't know how to explain.
I can understand.
And I'm really speaking from an artist perspective. I ain't talking about necessarily rapper, cameraman, tattoo artist. Like some shit don't go as planned, and it puts you in situations to where it's like,
Right.
what are you saying? Like, what are you on? Like, you just called me and I picked up. You didn't call me before this, and I was ignoring you, and I was ignoring. You know what I'm saying? You called me and I'm like, oh yeah, shit, whoop de whoop de whoop.
Yeah.
And you on one. Bad toxic. Oh, okay. Good toxic. You know what I'm saying? See you in a minute, be careful.
Okay. So
It's the deliverance of how they say it.
are you trying to say like not trying because you're saying what you're saying, but I'm trying to make it make sense. Are you saying it's based off of like it's a difference between that person is just truly not right in the head versus this person miss me, love me, what have you, and that got her tripping.
And that's not even about her tripping, but she's saying it jokingly. Like,
oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, well, what you doing?
So it's even like a soft check.
A little little soft shit you can say.
Okay. All right.
Versus like it's the whole situation
Not
and
chase.
you damn near don't want to go home. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay. A demure chick. Very
Yeah,
demure.
very demure.
Oh
Very
my
cute.
God.
Very cutesy.
Oh.
That was a gather, not a getting you together.
Yeah.
She gathered you.
Because when she get you together, you don't like it.
Yeah.
When she gathered you, it's like, I respect.
I feel
Y'all
like
making up stuff. I said exactly what it is.
Yeah, you did.
And y'all talking about a light chick, she's gathering me.
it's alright. We understood.
Yeah, we got you.
We understood it now. We're talking about it in girl code.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
okay,
understand.
That's what that
Yeah.
is.
That's what that is.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's what I'm saying.
You know what? Let me tell y'all something. I say that I don't like toxicity, and I don't. However,
That sounds toxic right
Tell the
there.
truth. Tell your truth.
I'm fine.
Finally,
Yeah.
you take it as long as fine.
Yeah, we use it.
Working on it.
I'm gonna get it together. I say I don't like it, and I really don't. The adult me does not like toxicity at all. The person I've grown to be, I don't like that. But that other girl is just right on the right side of me. Like, she didn't really go nowhere. Y'all seen that movie Split? We sharing the light
That's
right
my
now.
shit, yes.
We just sharing the light. So sometimes a nigga makes you want to get them together real quick. Just a nice getting together. And on the flip side, sometimes I like to be got together. But let me tell you why
Getting got
let me
together.
let me tell y'all why this is my double standard, and I'm okay with that.
Okay, come on.
This is crazy.
I have to like you. Because now you're trying to take me out of my era,
Sprinkle.
and I don't like it. I have to, like, we have to, and I'm not gonna say like you, we have to be on that level, because I could like you all day, but still watch how you talk.
Yeah.
But you have to, like, if we're on that type of time with each other, you can very much get me together, and I will very much probably like it a lot. Okay? That's just how I feel.
That's toxic.
That is not,
You feel very toxic.
no, that is not
There's
toxic.
nothing wrong with it. You feel how you feel. In my opinion, But
Ooh, did you just shut me
no,
down?
I'm just
No,
saying.
he just gathered.
Like some berries?
He didn't get you together, he just gathered.
Like something. Let me tell you something.
Don't tell me nothing. I'm sorry. I apologize. Now, how do you feel about toxic?
Ooh. I'm telling my truth, and I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I am toxic.
That is not, no, you're not.
I am toxic, and I know I am. And I thrive in it. Younger me.
My
please.
vibe.
What?
Y'all
Younger me?
When
toxic.
you gonna say younger me?
Y'all toxic.
You smiling while you talking about it. That's older you.
Woo! Younger me was a motherfucker. Younger me used to just have. I'm just doing shit just because And you know what? It's kind of a double standard, like you said. I knew that the people I was doing it to liked me, so it's like, let me see how far I can get.
Well, I mean, but everybody did that when I was younger.
Grown me doesn't. Even in my current relationship, I'm not even playing, y'all. Shit literally is going perfectly fine. Everything's fine. We go home, cooking, cleaning, we go working, and she just going so good. So you know what I did? Start.
That's my one now.
Why?
Real.
No.
That's my one now.
He walked through the door. I said, "Hey," he said, "What's up?" I said, "You need to talk." So he like, "What we gotta talk about?" He like, "What's wrong?" Like,
This nigga's confused.
he first off, he done got a little scared
He's
because
very
he said, what's going on?
He's confused.
He
He's
said,
nervous.
Chest hurt.
he said, "Can I go get my cigarettes and a beer?"
You
I
heard
said,
me.
"Yeah."
Serious.
I said, "Go get it because this is serious. Like, mind you, face straight and all of this."
First time a bad nerve, cigarette in the book.
Man, he popped that beer, poured his little salt in, flicked the cigarette. He was like, "All right, what's going on?" I kid you not, I know that this nigga blood pressure is up just by that one sentence. I just saved a bunch of money by switching my car insurance to DEBO. Why did I do that? It's just because now he mad at me, and now I'm mad at him for getting mad at me because I was just playing. I don't know what it is, and I'm trying to work on me to become a better woman. I am, but I'm gonna tell my truth. I have a little toxic in me, and I'm working to get it out. I swear to God, I'm working to get it out.
See, no, I've never been that type to set up and just purposefully irritated somebody, but let me tell you what I used to do.
I'm
Well,
an
this
urban
is back in
nerd,
the day. And I stand on it. It's like how I said I can play my role or what have you. This is very, very much true. But I used to do it to the point where, like, I would make you sick by putting these precedents on.
I ain't trying to be funny.
Like, if you say this is what you want, remember, it's what you're going to do.
I'm not trying to be funny.
And I'm going to give it to them.
Both y'all know younger than me.
In a handbasket.
You know real young me. Both y'all know younger than me, so y'all know I'm not lying. You know I'm not lying. And I have a toxic trait kind of like that. Please don't ever tell me that you don't want to fuck with me no more. Or anything like that, because I'm going to make you eat your words. And guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to get the last laugh, and that's my issue.
So, wait.
That's women's issue.
Okay.
It's not all women.
I'm going to ask, in that situation, DEBO, you said, I'm done fucking with you. And she go, game on. And she tries to make you.
No, it's not.
Listen. You said that's women's issue, so clearly you know what you're talking about. And you had to experience it. So how, as a man, do you enjoy this cat and mouse chase, or is it like this shit is draining? Like, how do you feel?
And tell the truth.
Draining.
But do you stop fucking with a girl? Because a lot of times niggas say it's draining.
Like, I'm gonna tell you this: the me y'all getting right here right now ain't the same me 2-3 years ago.
Yeah, of course.
So, in a
It
sense,
better not be the same nigga.
in a sense, I used to let love, feelings, and emotions like.
Get the best thing.
That's what makes you want to shoot some shit up.
Like I'm talking to you
I'm a hopeless
like.
romantic.
What does that mean?
I love. Everything about love.
I love love, but I tend to hate love
At the same time.
at the same time.
But it's like I'm a type of person that once you hurt me, now I'm finna make you hurt.
See, I don't do that now.
But I know more. I'm grown now.
See,
The younger me was like,
it took for me to like get done how I was doing people
for you to understand
to make a change in my life.
type shit.
Had to apologize to a lot of people. I would. I'm like, I know it's all.
That is really grown to people. Cause did you do that?
I don't do that.
I ain't gonna lie. Like in my head, I know I'm wrong, but I never went back to apologize.
It was just me. People confused because some shit was so long ago, but we still probably like talk to each other.
Yeah, you know, cool if
So,
you're in.
I don't know. I'm sensitive, soft, whatever.
That's not soft. That's you
Thought
control
about
your
it.
feelings.
Thought about it after the change, like, damn, I'm not soft person, like, damn, I apologize. Just, I don't know.
That's nice. No, I don't do that. I say, Lord, please forgive me and help them what they need.
Please. I ask that
We
you
don't talk
touch
about
me.
it no more.
I ask that you bless me that I don't do things like this the next time. Don't give me the strength. Give me the patience. I ask for that every time because if God gives me the strength, I'm going to do something I don't need to do. I ask for the strength when I really need strength. I'm not going to ask for strength, but I know that if I get that strength, I'm going to turn it on. Shit.
See, but me personally, everything I do for a reason. Like, I know I didn't have to apologize to people that clearly, the ones that still deal with me clearly over it, good.
Yeah.
But, I don't know, like, they all lost somebody close. They all ever lost somebody close? Or that you really...
Oh, have we?
Yeah.
I thought you said they all did. I
No,
said,
have
I
y'all-
don't
have
know.
y'all-
First time you said how I turned my head.
I say, have
Yeah,
y'all lost?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Y'all ain't never like, oh shit, like, damn.
We could have squashed that. We
Or
could have had this conversation.
certain shit, or simply I could apologize as far as on my end.
Yeah.
On my
We
end,
could
you
have had
know
a
what I'm saying?
conversation or anything.
At least ended on good, better terms than how we ended type shit.
Yeah. I feel that. I mean, that's very big of me. I try to now, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't got to the point where I go and rehash and then hash old shit. But I do get to the point where if we are still cool with each other instead of just letting time heal everything, like I literally, like, nah, we gonna talk this shit out. You know what I'm talking about?
That's how it's supposed to be.
Because normally it's like, I won't talk to you, you won't talk to me. When we come back, we just act like that never happened.
And that's really like not healthy. It's not mentally healthy.
It's not.
It's not mentally healthy. When you need space, you need space. To just be like,
But you know what time
We beef.
people don't know how to be by themselves.
people don't know how to do it.
They don't know how to.
That's why people deal with people that they really don't.
I ain't trying. That's why so many
people that
DB
really don't.
situations.
Yeah, exactly.
damn shelters full of motherfuckers who don't need to be together. You know y'all don't need, but y'all just settle. But I'm sorry.
I know exactly how to keep up my goddamn self. Talking
Nah,
about
for real.
I love
legs
myself.
crossed.
Better love
Y'all see how
yourself.
thick I am? Why the hell wouldn't I love myself? My God.
My God.
Stay.
I'm saying,
I look in the mirror every day and be like, man, she
Yeah.
made me rich. So goddamn. Oh!
so since we're talking about healing and journeying to the right side of life, I've had this conversation so many times, and I want to have it with you. How do you feel about the whole soft girl era term? This is why I'm asking this. How do you feel about the term? Do you feel like it's meaningless? Do you think do you celebrate women when they say I'm in my soft girl era, or do you
I think it's a
how
pile
do
of
you
bullshit.
feel? Yeah, because the masses have said that due to us being a woman,
There's no such thing.
we should have known what that was since day one. Or, you shouldn't have to embrace something that you have been for a very long time. So how do you feel about that?
Did you have to run to who you are?
I mean, yeah.
Did you have to run to who you are?
I'm still
Everybody
growing.
Still growing. So like, some stuff to me just ignorant. Like people saying you should have been there and already knew that. Everybody should have been good since they came out the cat. Everybody should have knew right from wrong since they came out the cat.
I still do.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, parents should have knew to make sure I teach this child right from wrong.
Hey, DEBO.
But I celebrate women, period. Like, to me, it's no, you know what I'm saying, no queens, you know what I'm saying? I celebrate women. I celebrate women. Like, if I call a woman a queen, like, because I'm trying to be like, you my queen.
Yeah.
Right.
I understand words just because you're a queen. You're a queen.
Yeah.
I'm a king, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not saying you're my queen, you're my queen.
Right.
Just give it
Queen,
respect.
it's giving respect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm big on respect, so I don't respect these queens out here. The shit y'all go through, the shit y'all. And I can tell y'all
Say
this.
that.
I was not expecting that
And
answer.
that answer, yeah.
And it's not because of who you are, it's just because we have truly had this conversation with a few men, and it never goes that way. It
Man,
goes the complete opposite way.
Right. To where we're basically having to, and don't get me wrong, it's not discrediting none of these men because
That's
they're
fair.
not bad guys either. It's just, I get where they're coming from, but I tried to myself being that girl who literally has just embraced her soft girl era maybe like 2 years ago, and I'm 29, and I'm not ashamed to say that because I've never felt space enough to where I was safe to become that soft girl. I felt like I had to be that nigga, and not that nigga like, oh, I'm making
I
plays,
have
I'm
to
doing
protect
this.
myself.
I had to be like, I had to put on the persona, and I'm soft as fuck. I know I am, but I had to put the persona on to where like you're not about to play with me. Like I wanted you to think twice about that. If you make it past point 2, nigga, I need you to know that when you get to point 3, it's not a game. Like don't fucking play with me.
that's how I mean, really quick.
Go ahead.
Like, real talk, I'm telling y'all, like, okay, I'm in a relationship now, but before this relationship, I was single, I had got my heart broken.
Right.
It was like a whole lot of years. Long story short, all the female friends that could now be my friend for real, like, because she was insecure, so it wasn't no female friend that's really my homegirl. It probably wasn't no being on an all-female podcast or filming an all-female podcast.
Right.
Unless she was here somewhere sitting up in the corner.
Yeah.
She was like real insecure. But long story short, like, women, again, that's why I celebrate women, and I hate women have to go through what they go through. And I get on other men about certain shit that we put women through. Because, like, when I tell you, I feel like, when I heard what niggas put their women through from a woman now, like, I ain't did shit out of shit. Me and my girl fighting over, like, we was on some itty bitty kitty shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause I was like, you went through that, you was still with him, you still loved him.
Nah, for real. You laughing.
No, she laughing, but I'm talking about.
I've been in
I'm
the
like-
same
I'm talking
situation
about-
telling my current boyfriend the same type of shit, and he really be like, bro, what the fuck?
Nah, like females be getting her beat and like Now I can't leave. Oh, I'm a beat you. Don't want to go nowhere. I love this man.
Yeah. People don't
Mental
understand.
abuse is a fool, boy.
Exactly.
Pulling guns out on you. Whoa.
People don't understand that and I know it's different for like men and women. Like we really lead with our emotions, but we become almost like prisoner to our feelings. Like it's like you can know with all your heart and all your mind that like this is not good for me. Like
I need to leave.
It's not good for me to be crying all the time. It's not good for me to feel drained. It's not good for me to X, Y, and Z.
Every time I leave you, every time I talk to you, I'm crying.
Exactly.
I can't get you off my mind, but there's no good feelings that are attached with you.
But they get you to a point to where it's like, I done made it this far. I can't just like turn around. You know what I'm saying? Or it's like, what am I gonna do with that? There's some people who get away from their abusers, and I'm not talking about like fist to face. I'm talking about like, you know, mental, verbal, whatever. You know, they get away from their abusers and then they long for the same people that just put them.
The same type of people.
But that's because of the emotions. Like we can't help that shit. It's like
and like the person I am, man, like real talk, it's scary because like, gotta explain. It's scary because like I could be dating somebody and be like, what's wrong with you? And they're thinking they're trying to be funny.
right.
But I see something that, like, whatever.
Something not right.
You know what I'm saying? And when the story finally comes, I'm like, again, like, I'll be on some shit like, again, I thought I was bad for pushing her when she was trying to hit me. I thought I really did some shit like, I put my hands on a woman.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When this nigga's out there, fist for fist, blow
I
for
ain't
blow,
trying to
like.
be funny. I was in the motherfucker.
I'm like, what?
I'm in the rain, in the mud, two pieces of a nigga. We fighting like two niggas in the street.
That shit
And this is the nigga
crazy
that's
to me.
telling me he love me, but we
That's crazy to me.
fist to
like,
face, and I'm whooping this little nigga ass. Oh my god.
That's crazy.
After that, I
I
told
heard
myself
stories
I
of
was never.
females having to fight the nigga while they hold his baby.
Oh no, it's not that far.
I'm like, nah, it be
Fetus
deep.
deleted.
It be deep.
They take the baby out their hands, throw them somewhere.
Fetus deleted.
And the reason I'm gonna say something real quick. When you said something about you long to like be kind of like put your place, whatever, however you word it, but you know what I mean about the right person.
Yeah.
That shit for a nigga like me, who seen what women went through, and be like, be confused, and when dating a woman that want a certain type of aggression, when you just like, I don't want to do you like, I want to treat you like the queen you are, like.
Well, see, hold on now.
You get what I'm saying?
No,
like,
I know where you're
what I'm trying to
going.
just talk to you, but females, and then I ain't talking about you particularly, but I done dealt with a female who was on some shit like, I had to come to realize that fighting was love for her.
Yeah.
And that was love for me. Like, every time, man say, this motherfucker be done throw a whole glass at me, it done broke on me. And I'm sweating. Y'all see how big I am. My fat ass now sweat. Like, on some whole more shit. And this whole, like, want to be sexual. Like, bitch, I'm mad. Like, I'm confused. Like, now I'm rah, and you turn on. Like, what? I don't get it.
See,
you're talking RT.
No,
I don't like that.
No.
I ain't the type, well, I used to be that type of way where, ooh.
It's confusing.
No, okay, so
myself.
Here's my thing. I feel where you're coming from. And I wholeheartedly agree. That's not what I mean when I say I want to be put in my place. Don't get me wrong, aggression is sexy. Very much so. A little, you know, here or there, if we get, you know, a little spat or whatever, and you shut it down. I feel like, once again, I'm a very submissive woman. At the end of the day, that means that the dude or whomever, the nigga I fuck with has to be more, like, aggressive, masculine, to the point to where, like, not match my energy, but, like, I have to have something to submit to. I don't like you too soft. If you're too soft, I'm gonna feel like I'm not, like, you know what I'm saying? We homegirls at this point.
And I understand that.
But you saying about a bitch trying to, I would never, like.
It'd be for
well,
real. It'd be scary.
I probably would if you had me fucked up. But I don't want to be that type of, like, I don't want to be that aggressive. It's not to the point where, like, beat me, slap me, choke me, fuck me. Like, that's not me. It's just to the point where, like, aggression is sexy to me.
And I understand.
Give me a little
not like that, though.
I understand some aggression.
Glasses on 4K.
Correcting me, not checking me or fighting me is what I mean by aggression. Like,
you know,
learning how to correct me in a
instead
certain
of breaking
way.
the glass.
Like, and it's an easy way. Like, I don't know.
Like in my current situation, if I do something that he doesn't like, or I do something that, you know, might trigger him, you know, he knows how to talk to me and correct me in a certain way. And not even so much him being aggressive, but it's him just, you know,
Standing on business.
Yeah, standing on business.
Okay.
You know what I was talking about.
So it's kind of like that type of situation because it's like, okay, I understand, I can hear you, I listen to you, blah, 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 blah. But it has been times in my past where I ain't gonna say I do shit, but I was young and I did not know how to tame my feelings. My feelings was number one, and the older I get, I'm learning not to act on feelings because feelings is a temporary thing. Like, I might be mad at you right now, but I know, like, if I go to your house and I egg your house and TP your tree, and then now I go home, I go to
Can
sleep.
you spread that word to more women across the world, please? Like,
It really is, but I had to grow and learn that myself. Like, kind of like what you said earlier, I had to go through a similar situation of like how I put somebody through, and it made me say, you know what?
right.
Maybe I should just calm down. That's why, like now, if I get irritated or if I get in my feelings, I give myself time. I just like, let's say Monet make me mad, and we, you know, just give me some time. I'm gonna get over it, and I'm gonna talk to her. And I'm gonna talk to her when I'm able to talk to her because me, I'm the type of person when I'm mad and I'm in my feelings, I can say some hurtful shit. And I'm not meaning to hurt you, but it's like, bitch, I want you to hurt how I'm hurting right now. Because you stepped on my toe and you didn't say excuse me, you know, it's that type of thing. It's like, nah, let me sit and say, you know, then I come to her and be like, oh no, you didn't step on my toe the other day, girl, it really hurt.
Right.
And you did not say I'm sorry. You know, and then you be like, girl, I'm sorry, I didn't know that, but you know, like, you're gonna, you have to take accountability for your part as well. So it's like, I know that if I do this, this ain't gonna do nothing to make the situation worse. And that's just how I move on with life. Like, I'm not gonna move. Moving off feelings got a lot of motherfuckers sitting in jail right now.
Right.
A lot of motherfuckers, you hear me dead, sitting in the pen and can't get out because this temper, and I ain't trying to be funny, this motherfucker's in jail for 30 years. You did something because this nigga fucked your bitch. They had a night of passion. Now this nigga dead, and the bitch fucking another nigga, and you're sitting in jail, bumping butts.
I clearly want your bitch in the first place. So why you gonna go slide?
Same thing with females. You go, it's like that video on fucking TikTok. This girl went and beat up this other bitch because her nigga was talking to it. Y'all done killed this girl now. Both you and your husband's sister are sitting in jail because y'all killed somebody off of temporary feeling. Now this nigga lost his wife and his side hoe and finna be fucking somebody else. Like, don't move off feelings. Please learn that. And don't wait till you 28, 29, 30 like me.
This message has been 34 minutes.
Woo! Okay, so next question. In the dating realm, truthfully, and be as honest as you can be, who has it easier in your opinion? Us or men?
What do you mean, Jackie?
Is it easy to get bitches? Or is it easy to get niggas? Like, is it easier for us to get attention and get men and get all those other things? Or is it easier for you to get bitches and do all you gotta do?
I feel like I can say women, it's easier for women, but it can't be easier for men. It's the choices men make it like that, truthfully. But it's easier for men. I mean, easier for women to get good. Duh.
I don't think that.
Y'all think it's easier for men to get warm?
I ain't trying to be funny. I don't. You don't?
Okay.
You don't?
No,
Right?
I agree.
For real?
It's easier for women.
Yeah.
I don't think that.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Because, go ahead.
No, we don't hear
No, yeah. Keep your opinion.
Because, first of all, and this is just me, right, playing devil's advocate, niggas, we put niggas through like a lot of standards, right? You gotta have this, you gotta have that, you gotta have that. And then you can't be ugly. At least medium ugly, but you can't be ugly.
Yeah, you can't be that.
And then if you ugly, you gotta have this, that, and the third.
Yeah, you gotta have more than
Bitches
what a
still fuck
finance
with you,
guy.
but you gotta have this, that, and the third.
And so, I just feel like, you know, a lot of times, standards can be very, very high. And a lot of niggas have to have a lot to show for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, once again, if you're not blessed to look good, you have to catch my eye with something. You gotta have a car, you gotta have some money, you gotta have something. You know what I'm saying? You have to be desirable because in our mind, we want something that somebody else has. Ain't nobody paying attention to a nigga, then typically women are. And I'm saying we, not me particularly.
I'm glad a woman finally said
but,
that. Y'all be preaching some shit.
I'm not saying we as in like, you know, I'm just saying us as women, you know, that's more attractive. But I feel like with us,
Yeah.
there has been so many stories where a nigga can meet a girl at the club.
Mm-hmm.
All she do is walk by, she got a fat ass. Spent her last $200 on a badass wig. She look good.
Mm-hmm.
He take her to the house. God, there is use God. Number one, she don't have nothing. At this point, she don't know she has nothing but 2 legs to walk on, a big ass, and some hair. There's been so many stories that she lived crazy. You find out she dirty. You find out X, Y, and Z. But I feel like because men, number one, think with their dicks. All they need is to be enticed. Like they just need to see.
She preached. That's
and
why I
every
said
nigga has
it
a
don't
different
have
type.
to be for men, but men make bad decisions, bad choice.
And it's like, say for instance, like, okay, I walk by, I might not pull Joe. Okay, because I'm not Joe's type. But I pull Max. And you walk by and pull Joe.
Exactly.
Because you're Joe's type. But you won't pull Max. But you can pull Sean. You know what I'm saying? It's like every nigga has a type. And I feel like there's a type for every nigga and every female. But that's all we have to do is just make them enticed. I can just smell good. Walk by, do this.
I done did that a few times.
And the nigga's got clearly, but the
nose.
same nigga that you got just by looking good, he could come up to you and you don't like. You just said you like the way a nigga look, like what he dressed in. If this nigga put on some damn pajamas, we could put on pajamas, pull a nigga. A nigga put on pajamas, we're not. No, get the fuck out my face.
Okay, yeah.
That's just how I feel.
I mean, and I can somewhat agree with y'all, but coming from me as majority of my family is men. I grew up around boys.
Okay.
My daddy, my cousins, my brother, like boys. It's like I did have girl cousins, but it was on my daddy's side, and I didn't really get closer to them till I got older.
Right.
So it's like even through high school, I had a bunch of homeboys. I don't know why that is. I was a tomboy, and so it's like I've seen niggas pull some of the finest bitches off basic shit. I'm not gonna say no names. But in a particular situation, I saw a nigga who I know for a fact has no money. It's a group of 5, but this one particular nigga has no money.
Right.
They're outside taking pictures, and one of the niggas got a wad of cash. The nigga taking pictures, the one that I know has no money, is taking pictures with the other nigga money.
Yeah.
Messages going bonkers.
But you see, that's the bait. The money.
And that's a bait, that's a facade, and that's exactly like what she said. You gotta have something to make them. If he didn't do that, them same females would be trying to
get him. I just feel like, and that's not to say nothing against.
And why I'm saying like, and then I'm using me and girls that's more like me, and not saying you're not like me. Before you even get talking shit.
I wouldn't say shit.
But it's girls like me who are somewhat like medium ugly. Like we're not that nigga's type, but you know, he might dance for the type of shit.
How many times, pause, please, shut the fuck up because you're gonna piss me off, number one. Number two, how many times have you said or thought, you don't even have to say it, that you done laughed the nigga out his drawers? What did you show him? A joke? No, you a girl. No,
I dropped a dresser in his DMs.
Because, period. Because they know I can stick something, period. You have a cat. Nigga, you can walk in. I'm not trying to be funny.
So, yes.
And the reason why I say this is because just like you, I have a lot of men in my family, and I also grew up by men. Like they, you know, try to teach me the game, quote unquote. And then I had a lot of homeboys just because I'm not a tomboy with the way I act. Everybody know I'm dainty as fuck. But it's like the way I don't like being around females a lot of times. If you're not one of my 7, I have 7 females in my life that I love to death. If you're not one of them, 9 times out of 10, we don't need to be. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just. Anyways, and I hear it so often. The girl he never even looked at her before. It's the fact that Coochie walked in the room. He could be deep in the conversation with his homeboy. Coochie walked in. Who was that? And now they're analyzing the fuckable parts about this girl. But meanwhile, we walk in, we know niggas, I'm not trying to be funny, growing up, because I grew up insecure as hell. Because I always been a little chunky. chunky as hell. So at the end of the day, I grew up insecure, so having to come into your own, if you have like other like obstacles to get around like that, you don't necessarily think like I'm gonna walk in and pull everybody in this room.
Eat my words, y'all.
You listen, you're not gonna
And it's
think
gonna piss me
I'm
off.
gonna walk in
Right.
and pull everybody in this room. You don't think that, so you walk in minding your business. You put on your best. I know I look cute for me, whatever, and I'm just gonna be here to have a good time. Immediately, I done got a nigga attention. I don't even know it. I'm not paying attention to none of these niggas because in my mind, they're not checking me.
Yeah.
So I'm talking to you. Now niggas is getting loud. Now niggas is talking about how much money they got because they know I'm not worried about you. You gotta make me worry. Oh, he got what? You did what to a nigga? Talk about it. Let me
That don't get my attention.
But I'm just saying though, listen, a nigga has to have baby. Hey, this bitch. That's just how I feel though. That's why I feel like we really do have it easy.
Oh yeah, I just got me a QP.
Nigga said I paid my rent up for a year.
I swear to God, I ain't trying to be funny. I know this is totally out topic.
It be shit like that move me.
The older I get, it's some shit that
is.
Oh, I'm gonna go get you a 12-piece lemon pepper all flat wing meal.
Bro, why do you say dumb stuff?
Fried hard.
Hard ass chicken.
I want
my wings fried hard. Flats, man.
I'll jump though, the whole.
No,
I'm fucking with you. Take that part that I don't eat and I take the ones you don't. I got you, my brother.
No, give me regular fried wing.
But I don't like that.
I don't like eating
people don't fry they chicken hard.
You like that fake gushy boy.
I hate that shit. Oh, I'm a real chicken connoisseur, Bookie.
Me too.
And I'm a real eater because I'm a turn up. I
like my shit fried hard, so I dip it off in that ranch.
Extra ranch too. I want my wing dripping.
That buzzbit ranch. Yeah, be quiet.
Yes,
that's talk about
wing.
wing.
Yeah, next subject.
Oh, that's me. I thought about his wing style.
Oh, my mom.
Okay, so this is gonna be kind of like a lengthy question, so y'all gotta follow me.
All right.
Not really lengthy, but just hear me out.
Okay.
So, how do you feel about the quote-unquote act of rejecting traditional male roles? There's 3 parts to this question. Number 1, is it a thing? Number 2, do you relate? And then lastly, what's your view on it? Do I need to expound?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Okay. Okay.
Yes,
A little both.
Damn.
Okay, well listen. I really took the name out because they was calling it the soft guy era, and I don't like that because niggas always want to compete with something that a female did. We have to soft girl era.
So like a stay-at-home dad?
No, it's not stay at home. So y'all know in the traditional sense, about 30, 40, 50 years ago, you would court a female.
You would believe in nothing traditional, but continue to question.
You don't believe in nothing traditional? Okay, well listen.
I'm still listening. I said that.
You would court a female, you would like take her out, like the male would take the initiative, and then after the initial steps, y'all move in together. The male take the majority of the bills, or she don't have to be stay at home, but
keep going. What else? Come on.
She ain't gotta stay at home.
She don't have to be stay at home, but it's like this is the male's house. He has a wife. The male takes care of his house, his wife. These are traditional male roles. Okay. And it's a movement going on now in today's time, 2024. No. That they're bucking the system, basically. They're stating they like, for instance, the niggas that you ask, or the niggas asking the females, what are y'all bringing to the table? Like normally that's females' ads, right? Now they're like, nah, what y'all bringing to the table? Type shit. Here's my thing is, those are quote unquote traditional male roles. And they're now denouncing those. How do you feel about it? Do you agree with it? And what's your view?
I agree with it. And listen, when I say I agree with it, I gotta explain this, man. I don't want to sound a certain type of way.
Sound how you sound.
But people be making shit they want to make shit.
Oh. Is it a thing? What's your view? And do you agree?
Is a traditional role a thing?
Yeah, is it a thing? Like rejected it. But you already said that because you said
you don't believe in anything.
Nah, you said we flipping it to what you say?
I said we turn the table.
Yeah. So you already basically said it is a thing.
And like this what it is, like any man listening to this podcast, y'all really should listen to this podcast. Like y'all like where I am mentally, I don't know how y'all feel. I don't got nothing to get nobody.
Just spit it out. Yeah.
Like, everything we talk us, we program wrong. In my opinion.
Talk about it.
In
Tell
my
me why.
opinion. We take back to day from day, you know what I'm saying, with roots, traditional, African heritage, Nigerian heritage. You know what I'm saying? It was kingdoms, it was tribes, you know what I'm saying? And nothing against nobody. I feel like people don't shun me. Nothing against people read the Bible, but we wasn't reading the Bible.
We wasn't?
We wasn't reading the
Right,
Bible.
okay.
We wasn't reading the
No,
Bible.
I was agreeing. I'm trying to read you
I'm
right.
just saying that we wasn't reading the Bible.
We wasn't. Not back there. Coach ain't never read it. You don't know
And
King
we
James.
had multiple wives.
We did. Hey.
Kings had multiple wives.
Good. I'm sorry.
And kings, y'all tripping.
No,
But kings, you know what I'm saying? They ruled their kingdom, but the women ran it. You know what I'm saying? The women made shit happen.
Right.
The women made clothes, kept the clothes clean, fed the babies, made food,
Right.
went to garden,
Yeah.
did all that shit while he was having other kingly, manly things. You know what I'm saying? But we've been programmed to where the Bible said you're supposed to have one
But the Bible don't say supposed to have one wife.
You know what I'm saying? But
It
it don't. But that's what church teach you.
Yeah.
That's what church teach you. Regardless of
In
the Bible.
our religion, though, because over there, the Mormons, they marry how many people they want to.
Over here, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Americanized culture.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Americanized.
Americanized culture. And that's what it is. Like what you said. That's why I said it was competition to us with me. Like I agree with both of y'all. Like it is easy for a man to get what we want. If a man is a man.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I say that because like I said, when I grew into who I was, I had to be like, versus, man, what's up? What's up?
Yeah.
What's up? I be like, oh, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like flies to honey.
I don't know how to explain it. And I've been in poly relationships with women that told me they would never be in a poly relationship. You know what I'm saying? Multiple times.
Wow.
So, like,
I'm sorry.
no, I'm just saying, like, traditional.
Next episode. Oh, yeah.
I am same problem. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
A
like,
little too selfish.
we are selfish.
So I get the
But I'm
bullshit.
gonna tell you this. We can stand on that shit, but I'm gonna tell you this. Y'all look now at y'all family history.
Oh, I love that.
Everybody cheated.
Everybody cheated?
Everybody cheated.
Oh,
Granny just didn't say nothing.
no.
Papa just didn't say nothing.
No, talk about the family tree.
Family tree. Whole family tree. I seen it in mine. And because I was the nigga who listened to what my mama said and believed what she said, I was confused with my uncle that's married talking about this bitch walking down the street like, hold on, bro. And then the hoe I got from was just shit I saw. I'm like, oh. So me personally, I'd rather not be a hoe. I'd rather be like, baby, this so and so.
Right.
You know
So
what I'm saying?
okay, pause. I'm sorry. You go back. Is it something that like when you got with her, you knew that like y'all wanted that, or is it something that you introduced her to? And then was she open at first, or like how did that?
Or did she introduce it to you?
Yeah. Well, he said, baby, here is such and such.
Oh,
Like in the first, I ain't gonna lie, I was already believing probably, but my first probably relationship was basically me being her last man. The person,
Cheating.
no, listen, so I can be clear. The person who broke my heart wanted to be with me, and I was like, if you want to fuck with me, you gotta fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? And she fucked with us.
Oh. Okay.
but that relationship didn't work long.
Yeah, it didn't last long at all.
Yeah.
It didn't last long at all.
When she like that happy ass for a little bit, but after a while when she gets sticky.
I said, nigga, what?
Man, sorry.
So that's how I was saying. Hot pitch, nigga, what?
But that traditional role shit dead. And the reason I say it is, it need to be. And the reason I say this, I'm not saying y'all these women or every woman is this woman. I did not want to date for the longest when I got like my heart broke. I like, bitch is looking for a free meal. You know what I'm saying? If you don't fuck with me, don't fuck with me. And if you fuck with me and don't know, guess what? I still got you. But I don't know, just say I done took bitches out and thinking it's going out, but like people I'm talking about, I just hope to stay at home. Like I ain't trying to fuck you, but the vibes is not just on the we're trying to get to know each other.
Right. You know she here for one thing.
You just trying to go get you something to eat and something to drink. I be like, yeah, who's paying? She's paying for her, I'm paying for me.
Y'all going Dutch.
Don't try to mess me. I can afford shot for shot. Bitch, I ain't paying for it.
Do you believe in it?
And that sassy man era.
That's what I call it. But yeah.
Sassy man.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Because it's like, y'all sit there and say,
Hey,
women not supposed to be masculine, not supposed to do this, but, and my thing is, the whole, what you bring to the table, I've never been the type of bitch to not bring shit. I ain't trying to be funny, or this ain't even nothing to brag about, but younger me, I've always had my shit, I've always had a car, I've always had a roof over my head, I've always had a job, I've always had my hair done. Like, it's a bunch of always, like,
Right.
I've always done this for myself, so it's like, I ain't gonna lie, I done dated down before, but it's like, I can bring shit to the table, and I don't have a problem telling what I bring to the table, but you're gonna be a man.
Right.
At the end of the day, I don't date females because I don't like females.
Let me ask you a question. If he's gonna be a man, that means you're gonna be a woman. Right?
Yes, I'm going to do my woman duties. I'm gonna be there for my man. I'm going to do what it is. Like, not trying to be funny. Whenever it gets to the point in my certain relationship that I'm in right now, he's going to get to a point where he makes more money, and I'm going to possibly either shorten my work days or not work at all. But I'm going to do what I have to do to uphold the household. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm going to make sure the house is clean. I'm going to make sure that there's something always cooked. I'm going to make sure he's straight. Like, breakfast, lunch, dinner, all that in the above. And I'm going to be there for you emotionally, and I'm also going to be there for you sexually. I can be submissive and I can be that woman, but you have to be that man. I don't want to date and I'm not saying men can't have emotions. You can have emotions. You are in tune to those, and I'm there for you. That is who I am. And I'm sorry that a lot of men have dealt with women who don't give a fuck.
So sorry.
But that's your problem, and you have to get over that trauma, just like men say we got to get over our trauma. But at the end of the day, there are good women who can do what they need to do. But I don't need that. You can tell me how you feel. I ain't trying to be funny. I be talking shit to my dude. But that's just how we is. We talk shit. He talk shit to me, I talk shit to him, type of shit. And sometimes he can talk shit back to me, and I gotta clock my teeth shit. Like, oh. And it be funny. And you can do that, and it's not an issue, but at the end of the day, that nigga is a nigga. He wear the pants. Like, it ain't never been a question of me wearing the pants. Bitch, I wear a sport. But at the end of the day, I want a man that's gonna be a man. Because I'm a full woman. I'm a grown, thick ass woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. I don't need no man talking about just like that dumbass, I want a woman to get out on the knee to marry me. I wish I would get out on my pretty brown ass knees for any man nigga in this world. I don't beat on my knees. My shit is the same color all through. My thing is, I wish I would. I am the woman, and at the end of the day, I am the prize because I'm the one who can make your lineage go. It's me. I'm the reason why you are going to continue to grow. When we drop off this land, you're going to have something else because of me. I hold that for you, and that's my job.
Come on, Queen.
Then when I have the baby, I raise the baby. They go on and do on and on and on and on how it's supposed to be. I don't need no nigga that's sitting up here trying to be like me. I don't want no sassy man. You can have a smart mouth, and that's not sassy me. Like when I watch,
I'm saying sassy man when it like
it's
basically
some sassy men.
What's sassy about like?
Sassy is men wanting.
Do I say sassy?
No, sassy, but that's. I'm not trying to be funny. What you said, it don't really coincide with what I've been hearing. It's to the point where men want what we've been getting for a long time. Like I literally seen several videos of y'all want to know what we bring to the table. What y'all bring to the table? Y'all want flowers and shit. What if I want y'all to bring me something? It's like y'all want to switch roles. At the end of the day, y'all want women to court you, especially when it comes to like dating. It's like you're not comfortable doing like I feel like what my cousin called it. It's like type of dog, a certain type of cat. Anyways, it's like that dog chases the cat. You know what I'm saying? Not saying I'm the type of woman that's gonna make you chase me, because at the end of the day, I'm very upfront. If I don't, like, if I'm bored, we just having a conversation, I'm gonna let you know that. If I don't want you, you're gonna know that as well. Like, you don't have to chase me. If I feed into it, if we playing a little back and forth, then that's what that is. But at the end of the day, you have to be the aggressor. That's how, inadvertently, that's how I was raised. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I was never raised to go out and get nothing. If they want you, they gonna come get it. Point blank, period. I can show interest. I can let, such and such know, hey, I'm feeling you. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna go chase no nigga, bitch, either. You gonna have to come get me, period. And so a lot of this rejecting traditional roles and stuff, fuck being married and who cooking and who cleaning and who bringing home the damn bacon. It's about who's courting who. I'm not gonna be with no grown man I have to court. That's crazy.
And when you, and I'm with you 100%, and I know what you mean. People be like, like, I ain't trying to be funny. If I'm with a nigga, one thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna trick. And I know that sounds crazy as hell. I know it do.
I don't categorize.
But y'all get what I'm
categorizing.
But y'all get what I'm saying. But y'all get what I'm saying.
When you fuck with somebody, you fuck with somebody.
Type shit, like, it's
when
been, I flourish.
When it's genuine, it's genuine.
Type shit, so like, I can go, let me go to Target or something, and I fuck around and see some pants. I'm like, you know what? He look real nice in them. Let me buy them.
Right.
Or I go and get me some perfume.
Niggas don't want roses or exactly what it is. That's what a nigga want to be. Not just simply thought about. If it's what I'm thinking about, it's simply thought about because I've been that nigga like.
Right.
It's like, okay, it's your birthday. What we doing for my birthday? What I'm gonna get there? It's my birthday. It's like, you just want to go out there.
Happy birthday.
You know what I'm saying? It's like,
bitch nigga.
You know what I'm
What's my
saying?
present?
A nigga just want to be thought about. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. That's what I believe. Niggas probably just don't know how to express themselves and say, you want flowers, I want some too, and come out stupid, sad.
It's like, care about me the way I care about you.
I ain't trying to be funny. It's like,
it's that simple.
Yeah.
Feel for me the way I feel.
But can I say this?
It's
and I'm not even
simple.
trying to be a bitch when I say this, and I promise I'm not. At the end of the day, niggas have to not date down, but niggas have to go after what actually wants them. They chase people that are somewhere completely different. You know, for instance, the same niggas that's flashing the money for the hoes, popping tags for these hoes, you're going after women that you know ain't paying no attention to you, so the same bait you got to get her, you're going to have to keep her the same way. But if you go after somebody that actually cares about you, cares about your mental, cares about your health, cares about your well-being, maybe you would be thought about. I don't know.
Exactly.
You know, because I'm not trying to be funny. At the end of the day,
funny.
there's people that I entertain, and there's people that I actually like. People that I like, or people that I can say, okay, like, I genuinely cook for you. Like, I would think about you. People that I entertain, I get shit from me. But at the end of the day, I'm not the bitch that's gonna care for you. Go get you somebody that's gonna care for you. You knew what it was with me when you started fucking with me.
And when you said what you said earlier, when you said, like, when you asked the question, is it easier for me? That's why I say, it could be easier for me.
That's why the 50-50.
Yeah, because when I learned, and I'm blessed because, like, it's still beautiful because I stopped worrying about what I wanted and started looking for the qualities I needed.
Period.
That makes sense. And when I got the qualities I needed, I was like, this ain't the person I was typically be.
You is
In a
preaching,
relationship.
You is preaching.
But
I know,
this is the happiest I ever been in a relationship.
Come on.
I ain't trying, man,
You know
you
what
was
I'm saying?
preaching.
For real.
I can stand 10 toes down on my current relationship right now.
Yeah.
When I moved out, I was so proud of myself. Like, I was doing big shit, like, and I just kept praying, like, God, I'm ready. Next time you bless me, like, I'm gonna do the right things. And I ain't even gonna say I'm not going for looks for God or whatever it is. This is what I need. And it was the qualities of the nigga. Like, the first time we kind of draw text, but I'm not a texter. I'm more of a person that likes to talk on the phone. And people nowadays, they don't like talking on the phone.
Yeah.
But it's like, I talked to them for 3
They don't
hours.
want to talk or text. They want to fuck. That's the
Type
problem.
shit. So it's like, I'm on the phone with you for 3 hours talking about cartoons, life. Not one time did you bring up sex. It's like, okay, I like that. And it's like the qualities of the nigga made, like, I'm in love. Like, and like he said, I'm in the happiest relationship I've ever been. Like, me and this nigga live together. And it's like, I never thought that I'd see myself living with somebody, but I looked at the qualities. And now I'm looking at the whole picture and it's like, bro, I'm blessed.
Yeah, I'm
That
blessed.
makes sense.
Yeah, niggas start saying gospel songs on
I'm
the shit.
screaming.
Nah, when you blessed,
Now when you blessed and people, that's the thing, people gotta stop going by just beauty. Like, me and Monet done had this conversation a few times. A lot of niggas done block their blessings because they was listening to their homeboys. Oh, you don't talk like I'm speaking from true experience right now. I was dating a person and literally all his homeboys were like, oh, you don't need to be dating that fat girl. But I used to hear it all the time. Like, on my mom said, on my dad.
Did he check that shit?
Nigga, we not gonna say no names, but we all in the room with the person is.
I say a name.
Don't say the name.
We not gonna say the name. So it's like, we ended up breaking up type shit, but you done had all your homeboys say this, and all the homeboys that I said this shit is the same niggas in my inbox trying to get with me. Y'all literally, like, people are going based off.
Let's talk about that.
And another thing is, niggas base their girlfriends off
too many times. I'm sorry, keep going.
Niggas, truthfully, like, not all niggas. I'm not gonna put all niggas in this category because there are truly some smart niggas in this world. But there are a lot of dumbass niggas that base their situations on the females that they fuck with based off of their homeboys. I don't
That's ignorant. Say y'all real life true story. I was in a relationship, and then some of my kinfolk came over there, and then like everybody spoke to me. Everybody spoke to my girl except this one nigga. My kinfolk.
Yeah.
I said the same thing. Not gonna speak.
Yeah.
The woman of the house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He like, I sent that nigga home. Like, bro, you gotta get out this bitch, bro. Like, you can't speak the woman of the house. Like,
and I ain't trying to be.
I hate niggas that you can't be a king if you don't take care of your queen.
That's the whole thing.
I go to war. I go to war.
I ain't trying to be funny. Mine will go to war. Mine will go to war with a line behind me.
Supposed to.
Like, even if I'm even if I'm wrong, this nigga gonna go to war behind me. But when we go, he'll go to war behind me.
I mean, with what? With what?
She said a line.
Yeah, a line. My nigga will go to war with a line behind me. Do you hear me?
She didn't want to say he'll go to war with God behind me.
No.
She didn't want to say that. I know.
I'm not going to war behind nobody.
I get quiet on that part of the song.
Nah,
you hear me?
I go to. Yeah.
That's why she said, I'm people going out.
Yeah, I go with a line behind me. And they go correct me behind closed doors. Not in front of everybody else.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Exactly.
Don't ever, I don't care what the situation is. Don't ever call yourself, fix yourself, put yourself in a predicament where you feel like you're checking me or correcting me or whatever in front of your people. Or my people.
Anybody.
No people. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's supposed to be an intimate conversation. I feel like sex is not the only sex ain't the only intimacy. Correction to me is intimacy, nurturing me. Like, if you hurting, you know what I'm talking about? I wouldn't do that in front of everybody. Like, it's time for us to disassociate. We got to go. Because I got to help heal you. And vice versa. If I done did something and I done offended you or offended somebody else, alright, you can either, if it's not that deep, you can do it when we get to the house. If it is, no, wrap this shit up. We got to go. But at the end of the day, don't fix your mouth to check me, because now
it's a whole other problem.
You tested my gangster. Why you putting these hoes in my business?
And now that they're in our business, they're really finna be in our business.
Yeah. Make me look bad. We
finna both finna look pitiful. Do you hear me? Both finna be sitting here crying, looking like some badass gooses shit.
Half of them gonna be consoling you, half of them consoling me.
Exactly. How you get drunk and we're still driving in the same car back to
the same house. With this nigga, the same nigga I just cussed out.
We're gonna talk at the house.
We might do a little talk when the kids will touch it.
No, I ain't gonna lie. Can I tell y'all something? And I want y'all to try to implement this in your next relationship or current relationships. Yeah, let's get into it like a real bad.
Okay, Dr. Love.
No, it's a real shit, Captain.
I want y'all to implement.
Because I've been doing
this. It's the delivery.
It's the fact that you have to say next and current.
You hear me? Like, what?
Are you like, what are you implying?
What exactly are you implying?
Get y'all a Nerf gun.
You like this? I don't know.
No.
Nerf guns, water guns.
Get you a Nerf gun.
What shit?
And talk your shit. But not on some real shit. Sit down, back to back to each other. Not to where you can see her or she can see you, back to back, and express yourself. Because because when you look at, there's nothing wrong with looking in the eyes, but it's like once you try to have that contact, sometimes you will stop saying what you truly mean because you don't want them to hurt and you don't want
Right.
you don't want to see them
You
a certain way.
see
I'm
how
sorry,
what you
look, high
saying.
five.
You see how what you saying is like breaking the person.
That's
Sometimes,
34
and there's been several times where like even in our relationship as best friends, I had told you something I know it didn't feel good. You done had told me something I motherfucker don't feel good. When you have to be told about yourself, because we think I know I'm not trying to hurt you.
Yeah.
You know you're
I'm
not trying to hurt
me
me.
in the situation.
No, but I'm saying like in a relationship, I know that you don't have my worst interest. Like you have my best interest at heart and vice versa. So when you have to sit me down and tell me, no, even though you have my best interest at heart, bitch, you hurt me. And I'm like, that don't feel good.
It don't. But
Let me ask y'all a question.
What?
Is this good or bad? I have no problem like just saying what it is. Like
the issue?
even if it's gonna hurt your feelings. I'm talking about I had to tell motherfuckers stop crying, they like to child shit. This, that, and the third.
I'm proud.
I'm
So
being
God.
honest. And I'm
I'm
gonna turn right there up on that ass.
Man. I ain't.
But I didn't care. And you not caring just shows me that you ain't.
And that's the whole thing. Like,
And I'll be like, show me,
go
show me I
back
do
to
care.
back and talk to each other and express how you feel because you will be able to get out how you truly feel. And sometimes, it might hurt what the person understands because at the end of the day, I'm with you.
Yeah.
Like, and a lot of us are not just dating to date because we want to date. We're dating to marry. I want you to be my person.
Women, please understand this. Now, if the delivery not there, it's some whole ass shit. That's just whole ass shit. But this is what I go through. If I'm telling you something, I'm like, baby. Something.
Yeah.
It ain't for you to get emotional, sad, want to beef about. This is a nigga that love you. Now if I was like, bitch, damn, why you doing that same whole ass dumb ass shit?
Yeah. Oh God. Now I'm finna cry for it. But
that's to me that deserves tears.
But you're speaking some real shit, and I can speak from experience. There has been a time, like I don't live by myself, so it's like I live with another person. So it's like you gotta learn each other. You gotta learn to live around each other.
Right.
And there has been times where he has had to have conversations and be like, "Hey, baby, I didn't like the way that you did this. Can you, let's try this way or let's do it this way." And then it's like, yeah, I didn't like that, but it's like I hear you at the same time, and I'm gonna validate how you feel.
Right.
But some people can overlook it, and I ain't gonna try to be funny. Younger me would have overlooked it and been like, "Fuck you, you just hurt my feelings." But it's like, it took guts for you to say that because I know that you didn't want to hurt my feelings, and you know that it did something to me. But you had to let me know how you feel, and I'm gonna validate how you feel, and I'm gonna try to do better. And there has been times where I've had to tell him like, "Hey, I didn't like that, and I know that you didn't mean it this way, but I don't like that. Can you try not to do that no more?" And you just have to be like, you know what, all right, I'm sorry, that wasn't my intentions, whoop.
Yeah.
And
it's all about communication.
It's all about communication, but I don't know if this bad, but like, I don't care how much I love you. I'm not gonna hurt myself.
Nope, not at all.
And that's what it simply is.
I'm
That's what it simply
every
is.
time.
If I'm allowing you to do something that I know is bothering me, hurting me, that's what I'm doing.
It's like I'm putting you over me.
So why am I not say, baby? Why wouldn't I? Like,
yeah. But at the end of the day, that's also a respect factor because that just shows that you don't want to get rid of this person. You telling this person like, hey, if you stop this, we can go further.
Y'all don't know what I be dealing with. Like,
if you stop this, we can go further. If you keep this up, you know what I'm saying? Because some people just ghost you or they'll just let it just build up. But that's typically a person that cares about you. Like, I want you in my life.
The old me to be like, be quiet and show them on some nasty shit. Show them what they do. Like,
I feel that I said that earlier.
And I grew from that, so like, let me tell you, so because I'm not perfect yet, to where like too many times of the same shit make me want to be like,
right,
my baby.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But
when I want to be like, baby.
I mean, in the same light, and just follow me where I'm coming from. Once again, you're totally right. I'm not disagreeing with it that you said. Nobody's saying. But in the same light, I feel like, dudes, y'all got to give us more grace. If y'all want us to be soft and women, some shit hurt.
Yeah. You
can hold our hand, you can look in our eyes and say,
you can
oh
kiss
my God,
and
I just love you so much, and you're coming from I love you that much, but it's just this, and that shit still hurt. So she gonna cry about it, or she gonna X, Y, Z, but at the end of the day, I feel like it matters of how a person retains the information and then walk that shit out. If they crying about it and then I'm still do what I want to do, then that's somebody that don't really care about you. But I feel like they don't because sometimes men they'll take that and they're like, oh, she throwing a tantrum or she trying to, like you said, that shit ain't gonna change shit. I'm not trying to change nothing, nigga. You hurt my feelings. I thought I was being a good one.
And if I hurt your feelings, listen to what she said earlier. I'm in my feelings, let me not right now.
But no, I'm saying you see the outcome, somebody crying or something, you like that's not gonna change. She not trying to change. Maybe she just give me the space to be like, let me feel safe in the space where I can show you that I'm a woman. But I hear you.
Y'all don't understand how I had like spiritually in tune down type shit. I know two years of like damn.
Oh, bullshit. Never mind.
Bullshit.
You know what I'm saying? Versus I'm crying because some people so emotionally fucked up to where like I could be the gentlest man ever, but because of I don't know what it is in their head, but like I love you and I don't want to let you down.
Yeah, that's really what it be. I thought I was doing you justice and I'm not, so that hurt me.
But it's like to me, if you want to do me justice, you're not gonna take what I'm saying and be like, you gonna take what I'm saying and be like, okay, let me slow down, let me.
But see, I feel like your interpretation could be a little off. In that aspect, not with the person that I don't know who that girl is. Don't cuss me out, please. But no, I'm saying like, and that's if they're genuine. I don't feel like your interpretation should be like, okay, well, you don't piss me off by saying that. It's the fact that like I stepped outside of who I was to try to do X, Y, and Z, and you're telling me that I done failed at it. So now it hurt me because not saying like I'm hurt, so you shouldn't be hurt. It's just like, damn, like I feel like I'm fucking up. Like I done did something wrong and I was trying so hard and I want this to, like you said, I want this to work so bad type shit.
And the delivery different when, check me out, hear me out. The delivery different when it's tears and baby, I apologize. I'm gonna do better versus.
That's why I said such a
versus it's tears and it's.
Preacher.
It's tears and it's. Well, I did that because of these. I did that because of that. I did that because of that.
Feel sorry for me.
Basically, feel sorry for me. Basically,
no, for real, I turn into a hoe ass. If I tell you and the first thing, well, but don't justify. You can cry, you can tell. And if I say, I'm not trying to be funny, this could be childish. No. If I'm telling you this made me feel this type of way, and I see you crying, I'm gonna get it out. You gotta let me. This is my floor. This is my problem. It's my issue. Give me the chance to say what's wrong with you. Why are you hurt? So you can tell me what's up. Don't cut me off and say, well, this is da-da-da. Now it becomes okay, well, me too. I always call it that. The me too as situations, I hate that. You let me sit in my problem. Exactly how
you let me sit in my problem or you get me out my problem. So if there is another problem, we can deal with it. And I go through this all the time, y'all tell me if I'm tripping. Like, this is why I have to explain, like, every argument. Y'all say on my mama, this how I go. I'm not saying you're wrong.
Right.
I'm not saying I don't understand how you feel, but I initiated, I feel like this. My feelings and situation hasn't been taken care of.
Take accountability for how the fuck you made me feel because you had the time to say the shit.
This is where it be fucked up for me because, like, how can I be telling you exactly what to do and you're still doing the opposite? I brought my feelings to the table. Once I'm taken care of, I got you. I understand. And I'm even telling the motherfucker, I understand. You right. I did make mistakes too, but
you should have brought that. I ain't trying to be funny.
You should have waited until I said something.
First of all,
you should have waited until I said something.
Wait. Because we will sit up here. We'll all walk in this room, and you'll bump me, and I say, DEBO, you bumped me, and that's my bad shoulder, and you'll say,
man, you bumped me.
No. And you'll say, damn, well, I just thought that's what we were doing because 2 weeks ago you bumped me and they said shit. So, hold up, bitch. You should have said that you had 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
To bring up how my bump affected you. At the end of the day, own this shit. Now, acknowledge it, apologize, say what you want to say, and then say, okay, well, I really didn't think you cared that much because but at least, my whole thing,
give me some time or it's going to be some me too.
It's
going to be some me too unless you give some time for me. You got to give me some time.
Okay, because I thought I was tripping.
Nah,
all you have to do is say, I feel you and I apologize. I didn't mean no harm. And then me too it. I don't give a fuck. But don't say, well shit, you needed the me too. You're gonna have to put a barrier between your me
that I did, whatever it is. You had an ample amount of time to say whatever it
you made me
is.
think we were good. That's why I brought it to you, because I thought we were
Exactly.
good. And I
You've done something to me, and I can't get over
having a
this.
secret bear.
So hey, you did this to me, and I didn't like this. All you got, like you said, all you have to do is say, I'm sorry.
And like you said,
And that wasn't my, that wasn't my. And my thing is, I know you probably didn't do it maliciously. I know that you didn't. I know
and
that
I
you
even
didn't.
say that, I be like, I believe you didn't do this intentionally. But when you did this, it made me feel like this. Because you try not to do that to me or explain to me what happened.
People have the hardest time wrapping their mind around, like, people have the hardest time being a villain. Victimized mentality is so second nature. And what's crazy is it took me 29 years to become aware of this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not bullshit. Because I thought playing the victim was victimized mentality. That's how I see it. It's like, I thought that was just a woe is me, but it's not woe is me. You having to be a victim is you not being able to take accountability or the role of being a villain. At the end of the day, I heard it said so damn beautifully. It was a couple years ago. It was a lady sermon. It was nice. She said, we've all been the victim, but we have all been the villain. I don't care who you are. Yes. You are a villain in someone's story. Yes. And that shit humbled me because in my mind, like I said, I don't mean nobody no harm. Unless we own that type of time, I don't mean to cause you no harm. But people have the hardest time wrapping their mind around, you are my villain right now. I don't care if you're not trying to kill me, you're not trying to rape, roguish, ravish, whatever. At the end of the day, you've done something to cause an adverse reaction that makes you my villain in this story right here. And they have the hardest time. Hardest time! Maleficent is a villain and she was very much entitled to be the villain.
I didn't know there was a word for this.
I made that up. But you can put it in the arsenal.
Nah, it needs to be in the dictionary. Because it makes sense.
I'm talking Webster.
You need to, because like, I be telling motherfuckers, I be like, say, like, why you jump to the defense? I'm not mad.
It's not that
I'm not aggressive.
I'm trying to talk to you.
I'm just trying to get an understanding. Well, it's like, that victim shit. Like, why you doing?
All I got to say is, y'all have, so, this is the time of twisted tea. And I think my tea might be a little twisted.
I ain't got no twisted tea. I mean,
no, wait. You just caught that tea.
This is ain't got no twisted tea.
So, a lot of y'all don't know. A lot of y'all don't know that I'm obsessed with true crime. I love true crime.
Girl.
oh Lord.
It's like, let me tell you, okay, before she finishes.
So
it's like she said up here, no, she is. Okay, I can because I love some SVU. But I'll be like, girl, I'm watching such and such. What you watching? Oh, I ain't really been watching TV today. What you been doing? All day at work. We work from home if y'all ain't know. Oh, girl, I've been up here on my computer, my work computer, watching such and such, tell the story about such and such.
When I tell you, I've heard some stories.
Gory ass shit. I don't want to hear that.
From the UK
I heard too much anxiety.
to Australia, fucking like Africa, China.
We don't even speak the same language.
No,
I don't care about
and
y'all
they'll tell you
problems.
at the beginning they had these translators to even get the story told right. I love it, the documentary. I love it. So I'm gonna tell y'all this story, and y'all.
I like documentaries too.
I love documentaries. So I'm gonna tell y'all the story. It actually happened locally. We all from Dallas. It happened in Lancaster, Texas. So I'm gonna tell y'all the two family names. There is the Haggertys, and then there is the Tuckers. Those are the two families.
Okay.
So the Tuckers moved into this house in Pleasant Run Estates in Lancaster. It's their retirement home. It's they done live their life. They done work their job. They know what they needed to do. Now they here to retire, live their best life, and grow old in this house.
Right.
They love it. They're decorated, and they come into some money so they can do how they want to do so. The wife is decorating how she wants to. She doesn't really know anybody in the neighborhood yet, so she decides to go for a walk one day. She goes for this walk, and she meets this other lady. And so they get to talking and laughing, and so the other lady is Mrs. Haggerty. The lady that we're talking about is the Tuckers, like I said earlier. So Miss Haggerty, they introduce each other, they're laughing. So they talk, and they're walking for about 45 minutes to an hour.
Right.
So So Miss Haggerty is telling her about her across the street neighbor. She was like, they're just so tacky. She was like, you can tell that they have money, they just don't know what to do with their money. So Miss Tucker, she laughed and she was like, oh my God, it has to be horrible. So it gets close to the end of their walk, and so now the ladies have to walk home. Miss Tucker has to go to the right into her house because they're on their side of the street. Miss Haggerty has to go across the other side. And she realizes, oh, shit, I have been talking shit about this lady's house to her face. So both ladies go in the house and they tell their husbands what happened.
Yeah.
Mr. Tucker, he like, fuck that hoe. This our house. We pay for this.
Yeah.
You can do it however the fuck you want to.
You hear me?
I don't give a fuck how anybody feel about
Raggedy,
it.
raggedy bitch.
The Haggerty husband, he like, baby, don't worry about it. If you ever see her again, just go up and apologize,
Yeah.
if you see fit.
Shut the fuck up.
He was like, if you want to, you can. If you don't, you don't.
I'm sorry.
So at that moment, it starts to build hostility towards each other.
What?
They don't really talk.
Listen to their man.
No. So they don't really talk to each other, but it's like they never address the elephant in the room.
Yeah.
So, they go
Oh,
on.
I got your brother.
So it gets time. They live in a neighborhood that's not an HOA. I don't know if y'all know what that is, but that's the people who can find you. You gotta have your lawn turned away. Yeah, I couldn't think of it. Yeah.
I don't know if y'all know what that is, but that's just the people that are.
That's basically like the neighborhood police.
Type shit.
That's the neighborhood care.
So they're not an HOA neighborhood, but they're like, they started having conversations in the neighborhood. It was like, shit, we need to make the neighborhood nice, so let's just bring it back up.
Yeah.
So they did a neighborhood vote. Everybody voted yay.
Okay.
So not everybody voted yay. I want to say it's about 49% said no, 51% said yay. So
Okay.
that vote won type shit. So now everybody know they have to pay fees. They have to keep their shit up to a certain standard. So they start getting letters in the mail, the Haggertys, and they're like, HOA? We don't live in no damn HOA.
Yeah.
This might be some scam mail, so they just go to the side. They're not paying attention. So they continue to keep getting letters. Mind you, the Tuckers and the Haggertys have not ran into each other again, even though they live across the street from each other. They've not run into each other again.
Purposefully did not run into each other.
So one day the lady was out walking around, and so she was like, no, Miss Tucker was going to actually knock on the door because she was going to the house about their HOA fees. Like, if you don't pay them, after a certain while, they'll put a lien on your house, no matter if you've paid for this house or not. Like, they can put a lien on it and you no longer can own this house.
Right.
So she's coming to knock on her door. She's like, oh, hey. She was like, yeah, hey. She was like, hey, before you even say anything, I have a question. Do you know anything about, like, this HOA? Are you getting letters in the mail about the HOA? And she's like, yeah. She was like, and I've been paying my fee. She was like, what is this? We don't live in an HOA. She was like, oh, yeah, my husband, he's the HOA president. And she's like, what the fuck?
So y'all picky now.
Type shit. So she confused. She was like, when did this come about? She was like, oh, the neighborhood, we had a vote, and, we pretty much agreed that it's going to be an HOA. She was like, well, I didn't get a vote. Me and my husband didn't get a vote when we lived in the neighborhood.
Y'all did that on purpose.
And so that's how she felt. She felt like, you did this shit on that happens.
I must be the Haggerty.
You did this shit on purpose. Now, I'm really not finna pay this shit. So she done pissed off the Tucker lady.
Yeah.
So the Tucker lady gets low-key kind of nitpicky. So Mr. Haggerty has a tow truck company. So sometimes when he gets home, he parks his tow truck on the street.
Yeah.
Most neighborhoods, it's not gonna bother you unless you got them picky, icky bitches.
Yeah.
But you low-key be fooling across the street. So.
And you across the street from your president.
Mm-hmm. So they called to get it towed. The mayor run out like, no, y'all on some bullshit. And they was like, well, by the HOA bylaws, you can't have anything over 200 pounds. So either you're gonna move it or
200?
yeah, something like that.
Oh.
Or 2,000 pounds.
I should have said now.
Lord Jesus.
Everything. I can't be in front of that.
So for 2,000 pounds, so he was like, well, you know what, I'm gonna move it. He was like, but shit, if I gotta move my tow truck, y'all need to move this big ass bitch off the street too. He claims that he didn't say that, but I wholeheartedly feel like Mr. Hackney said that she was Miss Tucker. She was a little bit like, so he moves his car. So now it's just they nitpicking with each other.
Right.
The Tuckers are playing gospel music at 80 volume, loud as hell, while the Hackneys are across the street. He's revving his motorcycle all like they're both
Nitpicking.
just with each
Childish.
petty ass shit with each
Yeah.
other. They're calling police to do noise complaints. The police at this point call
Sit
them
up.
the McCoys and the what is it?
Hathaway.
Yes, the McCoy and them. Something like that. The McCoy. So
Real name?
yeah, it's the McCoy.
Hatfield and McCoy.
There we go. Hatfields and McCoys, baby. That charge to my brain on my heart.
The Hathaways, baby.
Cause names you were saying, I'm like, I know who she talking about, but keep going.
Yeah, there's
Some
some
type of nigga, he just gon' I ain't gonna make you feel bad.
Yeah, I
Just
used to listen to that
Right.
and I appreciate that. The police started calling them that. So they was like, you know what, we're not dealing with it. So y'all, please, why did Miss Tucker decide that, you know what, I'm gonna just run from there. They live in Langston. So she's going door by door, knocking like, hey, you know, I'm running for mayor. Can I put my, you know, things on your yard for my campaign? Most of the neighborhoods said no. Some of the neighborhoods said yeah. She's excited. So Miss Haggard, she just could not get this thought off her head. Like, bitch, we don't have an HOA. So she goes to the website.
I'm not letting it go.
She goes to the website. She sees nothing on the website about HOA. She contacts the real estate lady who helped her sign her deed or whatever it is for the house. And she found out that they actually pay something like an HOA, but it's not HOA, if that makes sense. So in her mind, like, shit, this shit is a scam. So Miss Hagley go through the whole neighborhood telling them, this bitch is a scammer. This hoe is a scammer. Don't trust shit she do. So now the people who is paying their HOA dues, they said, fuck that, I'm not gonna pay that shit because y'all some
You
scammers.
told me that I wouldn't do it.
So they never figured out if the HOA is real or not.
Okay.
So now everybody is irritated with each other. After Miss Tucker put her flyers out, she wakes up that morning. Somebody has literally demolished all of them. They done cut her face out, spray painted over her face, drew mustache. She's like, I know who the fuck did this. Fuck this hoe or whatever. So she went full throttle. Why did they put a lien on the Harry's house?
How can y'all put a lien on my shit and this is you not in the
Because they technically
you is not a real HOA.
So technically you wasn't with HOA.
Hell.
They got all the licenses and everything because the lady was a notary, Miss Tucker.
Oh, you bitch.
So she knew other notary ladies and they was able to officiate the fact that it was a true HOA.
True
So-
HOA ran by HOE.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my mama.
So once Mr. Hagley finds out that he got a lien on my house, nigga, I've had my own company for 30 years, and this house is going for me and mine. It's like, this is how we're gonna die in this house type shit. This is my property, and you finna put a lien to tell me I can't stay here? So Miss Tucker, she thinks she done did her big shit. She pulls out the car with her home, like she's pulling out the driveway with her homegirl. They finna go whatever. Mr. Hagley sees that she's trying to leave, pulls his car in the middle of the street to where she can't go anywhere, and says, oh, you trying to take my house, bitch? Pulls out a gun. Pow, pow. Pow, 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 pow.
Wait a minute, you not finna live here no more, mister.
Shoots up the lady car. So Mr. Tucker come out like, what the fuck? He come out with his gun. He see his wife slumped over in the car. You killed my wife. So he gets to shooting at Mr. Hagley. They really having a brawl. They shooting at each other. Bow, 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 bow. Neither one of them hit each other. Police comes. Ambulance comes. They take the lady to the hospital. Both men Mr. Tucker doesn't get arrested. He has to go to the police station though. But Mr. Hagley gets arrested.
Hell yeah.
He gets let out.
Wild West.
Screaming. He gets let out the next day because his wife paid the bond. And then Mr. Tucker got let out after he told his story. Mind y'all, Miss Tucker never died. She got shot. She got grazed on her scalp twice by 2 bullets. Shot through the hand and shot through the same arm. So the same bullet kind of went through. So she just kind of had to get bandaged up, but she'll be all right type shit.
What about homegirl?
Hmm?
What about homegirl?
My homegirl, oh, I don't think she got hit. They never said anything about the homegirl.
Okay.
She comes back home. Why does her and her husband get arrested as soon as she comes back home? Because she is a legit scammer. She's a notary and she signs.
I knew it. Something ain't right.
She helps sign a notary for this man's deed. And she notarizes it everything before she turns it in. For what he's giving these houses to, she erases their name and puts her name. So now all this man's properties now belong to her. And he's passed away. And the family is like, well, we know that we've seen the deed. We know that this belongs to us. And they're saying somebody stays in here and is getting rented out. So now her and her husband are in jail for fraud, scam, and all of this. And this happens about 2020. So, you know, it's COVID times.
Right.
Right after they get out of jail, her husband dies. So Mr. Tucker dies. In 2021, Miss Harry dies. So the two people who had the feud on the road both lost their significant others. And the Tuckers still had to move out the neighborhood. In the story.
Get your scheming ass up out of here. I don't care who did. You got to go. And I knew them damn HOAs wasn't real. I don't give a damn. You can say it's real or not. Did she fraud that's the fraud too. Bitch, you done signed your license, had no business.
Talking about you said this is a true story?
It happened in Lancaster. You can look it up. It's about the Tuckers and the Hagrids. When I tell you I be watching some shit,
That shit crazy.
I had some
You
other
really
shit.
watched it because it sounded like I watched it.
You
Yeah.
hear me?
Like, I'm like,
I'm asking, wait a minute, so
I'm really wondering what happened to the homegirl. Like, you said nigga sprayed the car.
He's like, he
Shit,
literally, if y'all would have saw the car, y'all would have been like, damn, that bitch should have been dead. Like, God, Lord forgive me, God was truly on that woman's side that day. Because for you to get your scalp grazed, your hand shot through, no nerve, no nothing, you can still move all your hands and fingers.
Yeah.
And through your arm. But now she's fighting a court case for
That's
scamming.
too
So
simple. You can't die right now.
she
You got my head.
She's
How
supposed
that
to
say
be-
it was meant for her to suffer.
Yeah. You had to reap some of
It
what
was
you
meant for her
saw.
to suffer. Real
And
talk.
they curse
Death
for
is
your
too
kids.
easy. Death is the good way out.
yeah.
Come on.
And some
Like,
people don't even
when
know
I
how
was
to do it.
younger, like, I still be sad when I lose a loved one. But I be happy for them.
Yeah, they don't have to suffer.
I be sad for myself.
Yeah, because I'm going to miss you.
Nah, because I'm
I'ma
still
tell
here in this bullshit.
I'm
I'ma
gonna
miss
tell
him,
you
but
like
no,
my
I be
mama
saying, I don't know, y'all. It's hell on earth. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. They don't have to suffer.
We make, you know what I'm saying? That ourselves, we make the best we'll make with this head on earth for sure.
I'm gonna tell you, like Carl said, that's my papa. Anybody who know me know Carl. He said, and I quote, evil people live long. They gotta reap what they sow, period.
They got to suffer.
He was talking about specific people. We're not gonna talk about it in the podcast. What I'm saying is, though, evil
All
people
right.
live long.
Nah,
And
they
at that point, we're going to end this episode. And we'll see y'all again next week. You know what's in two girls?
Next time. Oh wow, Brianna done drunk an alcoholic beverage.
And then bring it up.
Next
We
time,
got you next week on some real shit.
Y'all
Yes
said
or
that
not?
last week.
you indebted to us. I mean, we indebted to each
Yeah.
other. Next time, y'all, please.
Tune in.
Number one, send us twisted teas. We want to hear all the drama for your motherfucking mouth.
Number two,
Number two,
subscribe.
and like. And last but certainly not least, if by chance, because we do the other side of the street every third
Episode of the month.
So if by chance you are wanting to come and take my lovely DEBO's place, please inbox us and talk about it.
You got some shit to talk about.
And we won't pick on you.
I will.
Bye.
I'm going to ask you.
Definitely pick
Oh.
on me.
You gonna carry your cigarettes?
Got some of your eyes.
Well, y'all need to not have wrong with it.
DEBO, say it again.
You
You
know
know
what?
what? Get it in.
He gonna keep mumbling